There we go. Now we're live. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, are you're gonna try to comment or get comments through this StreamYard and YouTube at the same time? Are you monitoring them both?
I am just monitoring the StreamYard right now. I saw that you did one of these last week with was it with Garrett, I believe?
Yeah. I hopped on. It was just me, the only one hopped on there. So
yeah, I listened to it on my drive. I wasn't really watching it being in the vehicle, but I listened to the whole thing as I was kind of driving back from being up north. I got to do a little tractor work. If you saw my video,
I did.
I had some fun.
Yeah, them darn beavers. You need to like put out like a sign that says "free beaver soup" or something, man.
Yeah, them daggone beavers are your nemesis, man.
Oh man, they're just a pain in the butt.
But
when my dad was alive about 6-7 years ago, we had a huge beaver issue
man.
too. Oh man, they're just a pain in the butt. When my dad was alive about 6-7 years ago, we had a huge beaver issue too. Oh man, they're just a pain in the butt. My dad was alive about 6-7 years ago.
All right, somebody messing up.
You guys lost them.
Well, it's just up to you and me, Hank. That's it.
Maybe we still have them.
I see Tony Tractor Adventure in here. Tony, where's your video at?
There it is.
Hey, now we can see Miss Ritter better.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good.
Oh man, we got quite a here.
You guys have some serious conversation.
Well, it's a good thing I'm right in the middle there, since I'm the center of attention.
That's a good spot for you, right? Center of attention.
Oh no, people are hearing things multiple times.
Okay, let's see. I think,
Hello there, Garrett.
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
Trying to figure it all out. We'll get it there.
Now, did you hit the go live yet?
We are live. I figured that out after a little while.
Okay, good deal, good deal.
So get your best YouTube face on.
The only one on here who worth has a YouTube face is Kelly, and the rest of us have to shut it off.
Tony, you gaining
Tony,
weight?
can you hear us?
It's the cameraman.
Tony, welcome. How are you doing?
Hey, good to see you guys. It's my first time doing this, so I'm just kind of checking it all out. Hey,
Well,
hey,
Garrett started it all, man. He's the trendsetter.
all right.
Yeah. Now I lost him on my end. Well,
Yeah, he's gone.
yeah, he's gone now. Anyway, yeah, Garrett started this. He put it on our Tractor Tube Facebook group a few weeks ago, and I jumped in on it, and Ken from Bolt On Hooks was there too, and we had a nice little conversation. But this is my first time hosting this, so I'm starting to see some people pop in. Frequent commenter, Boda Bob is here.
Tom's been on quite a few times too.
Tom, yep, he says he's confused. I'm sorry, Tom. I'm confused as well. Tom, yeah, I've seen him comment on many of our channels.
Now, when Garrett was hosting, all of us could see the comments of your people on the screen.
Okay.
We're not seeing that now.
You see the comments right now?
No. That's what I'm wondering. If there's a setting or so, maybe you don't want us to see the comments or something.
You see the comments. I'll try to figure it out on to you.
I see the live comments on the right side.
I see the private chat. Oh, well, let me click on live comments and see what that said. Oh, there they are. Never mind. I fixed it.
Well, I just clicked on private chat too, and I think I turned private chat off. So now you should be able to see everything.
Yeah, I see it, Garrett. Yes, yeah. All right.
How about you? Can you see everything? See the comments?
There's a private chat button and a live comments button. So
Yeah.
That's different.
yeah.
I'm not too sure how that works, and we'll figure
Well,
it
the
out.
live comments are people that
That's
aren't
what I
part
see
of
too,
the
Mike.
show, I think.
We got comments up here too.
Oh, did
Wow.
anything change for you guys?
No.
Nothing? Okay. All right. All right. Garrett says his phone connection stunk, so he'll be back later. Well, I did a little tractor time today, but I didn't move it much. I moved it from the yard and into the garage, and I'm doing a little wiring. So as you can see, if I tilt the screen up, I got the roof off, the doors off, the back panel off. I'm adding some lights, so that's kind of my big project for a rainy day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? We lose Tony.
Lost Tony. Connection sometime.
Yeah, just like I lost Tony. I can't believe that because usually my connection is horrible.
Yeah, believe it or not, in North Pole, Alaska here, I got wonderful internet, man. I got one gig internet here.
That's because Santa Claus needs all that data to get those kids' requests.
Well, that's true. That's it.
We got people down there to let in.
There we go. Let's
gotta
see.
let them in.
I gotta let them in. Got Garrett here.
Yeah. All right.
I'm back.
When you're
All right.
hosting, you gotta let people in.
That's
too.
why I need a sidekick.
Oh,
I need you to
okay.
keep me on top of them.
You need a doorbell for them to be, knocking on your door.
We could
Just like a diesel tractor rumble or something that was a doorbell.
Yeah, that would be
There
a
you
good
go.
one. Yeah. Are you guys able to see all the comments on the side?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. I just want to say hello to Mark Maslownkowski. He doesn't live too far from me. I've got a couple of his students in my class, so he's got one of those green tractors. That's okay.
Do we let green tractor people in this chat? Do we?
Well, we let blue ones and we let red ones in. We might as well let everyone in.
Okay.
We'll just blame it on being colorblind.
There you go.
Now, if you click on the comments, it'll show up on the screen.
All right. Yeah, I'm
Click
gonna
on the comments.
click
Are
on
you
the
on a PC?
I am.
No, you're on a Mac.
I'm on. Well, yeah. I see what you mean. Here, if I
Oh, there
click,
they are.
There it is.
I just
hello everyone. Yeah, and here's Mark.
there you go.
Hello family.
All right. That's
Here's
what
Garrett.
was happening. That's what was happening with Garrett the other day that I seen all that. So, okay.
All right. And let's see if I can get Peter Clark to show up here.
He's up there.
Yeah, I see it.
There you go.
He's got a nice picture.
That's a pretty orange.
Yeah. Well, let's go around the room here. Let's start with Mike up in Alaska. What did you do today? Did you get any tractor work done?
I did not get any tractor work done. I had plans to do tractor work and do a video, but I didn't. My grandkids were over here. And my son was over here, and I'm building the granddaughter a princess bed.
Oh boy!
And because believe it or not, my son has 2 kids, and they're all close together, and his wife is pregnant again.
Oh,
So we need to get the oldest one, who's going to be 2, out of the crib and into her own bed before the next one comes. So we're building a cool princess bed. And so that's what I worked on today. When I get it done, I'll get everybody a picture of it or something.
Excellent.
Sounds good. Looking forward to seeing it.
So, but I will get some tractor work done here sooner or later. And like I said, I got to put the saw haul on. Now that I watched Tony's video, he put one on, so I know how to do it now.
That'll be handy for you. Hey, I saw that you still had some snow in your last video when you were taking your chains off. Is that gone yet?
No, I still got a big pile of snow where I was piling it all up for the competition that didn't happen because Joe chickened out.
Well, COVID shut everything down, so you just couldn't.
Yeah, that's what it was. And I still got that big pile. It's probably, I don't know, 20 feet across yet and 4 feet tall. So
Unbelievable.
And everything is just soaking wet. You walk on the ground and it just squishes under your feet.
Sure. Oh yeah. And how about you? I really enjoyed the Will It Start on the Galleon grader the other day. You've been working on that for a little while now.
Yeah, we finally got that thing rolling. So we got a buddy of ours that's got a low boy that will come out and pick it up and take it back to my father-in-law's house for us. But yeah, that was a fun series to make. It was but it's about an hour and a half away from the house, so I can't get out there, every day to work on it or whatever. But plus I don't know what I'm doing anyway. But it was fun to pretend on the video game. There's a lot of cut. All right, let's do that one again. But no,
Magic of editing.
yeah. So we're actually going Monday to film another one. We found a John Deere 550 up in a place called Eufaula, Alabama. It's about 2 hours away, and so we're going Monday morning to film that one, and it will be out here in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Oh, you need to put air in them tires. All right.
Hey, listen, somebody left a comment that says, "How dumb can you be? You need to put air in those tires." And so I said, "Well, if you notice we didn't have a compressor, how dumb can you be to not realize we didn't have a compressor with us?" But Tony said you should you need a blowhard. Or what'd you say? How'd you say it, Tony?
I said if we had a blowhard like you here, you could pump the tires up for us.
Yeah. Oh, man, you can see some of those comments we get though. I mean, but hey, listen, I tell people in the videos, I'm like, hey, I have no idea what I'm doing here. We're just making it up as we go. And but
That makes it fun.
Yeah, it makes it fun. We have a good time. That's all that matters.
That's the best way to roll sometimes. Sometimes you get the best footage when you just kind of make it up as you go instead of trying to stick to a plan.
I don't think you have a script ever.
No, I that's for sure. Tony, I think I seen in your last video you were taking a bucket off of a TYM. Is that correct? Is it you still working with TYM?
Yeah, we're still working with TYM, but today we had something kind of cool happen. We just bought a sawmill, and it's one of the push type Norwood sawmills. And then our neighbor calls and said, "Hey, are you around? I've stuck my chainsaw in the tree." And so I go over there and end up having to cut all kind of trees down today. Big fun. And yeah, that was a big day.
Now those TYMs haven't replaced the LS, have they, Tony?
Say again?
The TYMs haven't replaced the LS, have they?
Could be.
We'll
Is
see
it
what
going to be a big announcement or what?
Who knows?
Peter says, John, with the quotes. He says, here in Mississippi, it's hot. Well,
Cold and rainy here all day.
We got a cold, rainy day. We were kind of stuck inside. So
I was stuck inside. You at least got to escape to the garage.
I did. I got to leave.
I had two screaming girls that were cracking.
Hey, Kelly, I was proud of you for doing that camera work when he was digging that stump up at your neighbor's house there. You did great.
Well, if I can get somebody to watch the kids for 10 seconds, sometimes I can do that stuff.
Y'all don't have closets in y'all's house?
Frown upon that. Frown.
Oh, let's see.
I got a kennel that you can borrow.
A kennel.
Well, the kids might get too excited that they think they're getting a puppy then.
Take a look at Boda Bob's comment here. My BX broke. It runs great. It just will not run off when I shut the switch off. I confirmed the problem and made a video. Now I feel to edit up. Be sure to check it. Oh, good. I'm glad he solved the problem. I've heard of that happening before. My cousin actually has one of those old BX 2200s. He had the same problem with it. He was telling me about it. He turned it on, it wouldn't shut off.
Those Kubotas run so good they won't even stop.
Yeah, they just want to keep working.
Yeah, they just want to keep working. They want to hurry up and get rid of that. Hurry up and ruin that engine faster so you can take it back to the shop.
Hey, Gina Hamilton.
Ooh.
She wants to say hi. Hey, Gina. Good to see you.
Hey, beautiful.
Well, tell you, your wife's going to hear that.
That's funny.
Man, it was hot down south here, so I'm there with Peter and Hank. Man, today was brutal.
You had a warm one. Oh boy, have you got any tractor work going on yet, Garrett? Or I haven't seen any videos of tractors for a while from you.
No, these dogs have me, running around in circles. I do a little bit of work outside that I can. I'm going to try and do some maybe box blading or something tomorrow. We'll see. But I did get another interview with Saha, Kenny from Saha. I did.
Oh, good.
And so that's going to be posting this Thursday. I think you guys will enjoy it. He's a real neat guy.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to that one. I see my friend Mark here is looking at getting a BX-banded quick change backhoe bucket adapter. Any of you guys have any experience with one of those quick change adapters? Because I don't.
I don't.
Okay. Can't help you here, Mark. Sorry.
Nope.
But,
Who was it? Louisiana Tractor Works? Is that what he just put on his?
Yeah, John does that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it. He likes it a lot.
Yeah, he sure does.
I'll have to check out that channel. I'm not familiar with that one.
It's called Louisiana Tractor Works and Projects or something like that.
Right.
He's a cool
It
cat.
used to be Louisiana Aquaponics, I think.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, same.
So-
same.
Is it Louisiana or Louisiana, Hank?
Louisiana. Louisiana. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
listen. I didn't do too good in grammar. You know what I mean?
No, you're doing all right.
That's why I watch you. I learn a new language.
That's Appalachian American. That's what that is.
I'm telling you, man. My daggum, one of our best friends that we hang out with is a speech therapist, and I said, I know I drive you crazy with how I talk. She was like, oh yeah.
Backwoods English. That's what it is.
I worked with a girl. She was living in Mississippi for a little while, and her daughter was in school, and apparently they said that she needed speech therapy, and she was from California, mind you, so she was just offended that these Southern people were telling her daughter needed speech therapy.
Oh Lord.
Goodness.
I know I ain't got no accent, so that's good. You know, being this, you don't get accents.
My family's from down further south. And when I say south, I mean like Chicago. So when I met John and my family hears my accent now, and it's more Minnesotan than it's ever been, they blame it all on him and his family.
Yeah, it's been a real problem. Oh,
I
yeah.
think I
You know.
picked mine up there in West Virginia when I was a kid. I think that's where mine come from.
Oh, okay.
So we live on the beach, and we get a lot of spring breakers come down here. And my buddy's a deputy, and he was responded to a hotel to pick up this kid that'd been drinking. And he knocked on the door. He says, "Listen here, boy." He goes, "Put your britches on. Let's go. We got to get out of here." And he said the guy sat on the end of the bed, and he just kind of sat there, and he goes, "Hey, I'm telling you, get your britches on. Let's go." And the guy was like, "Sir, I know you're telling me to do something." He goes, "But I don't know what britches are."
We've got a good story with britches. I bet Kelly would probably tell it a lot better than I would. So you're on.
Well, our oldest, I mean, in the videos now, she does a pretty good job of commentating and talking a lot. But when she was younger, her speech, especially those big blends like the BR blends, didn't come out so well. And John uses the word britches as well. And so when she was telling people to pull their britches up or my britches are falling down, it wasn't coming out like that.
Imagine what it sounded like.
Oh my
We
goodness!
also had that problem when she told everybody at school she was going to go home and have crack. And we had to explain to them that was snack. Same thing.
Oh,
Come
man.
along way. Oh, let's see. Oliver Orange has a comment. I have a BX25D, and the only problem in 2 years are the front tires losing air, sometimes overnight, 2 weeks. Any suggestions? Well, I've had that same issue. Garrett, have you had that issue on your BX too?
Yes, it's pretty common. Tire Jacked fixed it for me. I put Tire Jacked in, and that took care of it.
Yeah, I put some kind of slime in mine. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I put a little bit in each tire, and then I think I mowed the lawn, and I never had a problem since.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't had the problem with this tractor yet, the 23S, just with my BX25. So I don't know if they maybe went with a different tire brand or what the deal was, but maybe I'm just lucky. So anyway, there's a suggestion.
They got it fixed. Because that was pretty common, I remember.
Yeah, it was very common. A lot of people would lose air in their front tires. Yeah, now
John,
it's that
what's your
hydraulic.
opinion on the R14s?
On the R14,
Speaking of tires, the tires.
what's my opinion on the R14s?
Yeah, you know it's kind of like the cross between the R1 and the R4s.
Yeah,
The ag and industrial.
yeah. I haven't heard them called the R14. I've heard them more referred to as a VersaTurf. Is that what you're referring to? Maybe?
Yeah, they're putting them on the new LX Kubotas and stuff now too. And I don't know anybody personally that has them, but I'd sure like to try them sometime. I think, but see what
I'd like to give them a shot too for my applications, because most of my stuff is snow moving and plowing snow, and then once in a while I get the BX up in the woods on some trails. But even if the trails are dry, those tires should perform just fine. I'd like to get a set, and I think they'd be great. From what I've heard, I've watched Good Works Tractors, Courtney on his channel. He's got a set on his tractors, and I see Tractor Time with him, I believe, is running those as well. So might be something in the future.
Hey, I'm gonna have to get going. This is my wifey's time, so I just wanted to stop in and say hey to everyone.
Glad you came by, Garrett.
All right. Thanks a lot. Good night.
Bye. Oh, it looks like more on the talking about different accents, and looks like some East Coast, some Boston. That was I can't do accents to save my life, but
Oh, here it is.
I know the guys from Boston say "ka." We have a "ka."
Ha. Yeah, I can't do it.
I have a lot of guys in the military that were from Boston. Like, let's go get the "ka." Like, what?
Our tractor in Harvard Yard.
Hey, there's Mike Morgan there. How come he ain't on there?
Mike, who are you talking about? Mike Morgan?
Yeah.
He just popped on. He's got a comment on there. He needs to join us.
Yes, well, the video is they got their new puppy, so he's probably busy chasing a little puppy around. My girls haven't seen it yet. They're in love.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, they're here, he says.
Anthony wants to know how I like the tie downs for the front and the back. I like the tie downs on the back that the backhoe has on the 23D, but the front doesn't really have any tie downs on the BX. So I have to do something. I don't have that problem. So here's Mike. Hey everyone.
Hey Mike, good to see you, bud.
Morgan shirt on? Oh, not today.
So I'm thinking here, guys. I'm gonna need everybody's opinion, and I'm fast approaching the 1,000 subscriber mark, and I'm trying to decide: do I just cruise right on past the 1,000 mark, or should I do something special?
Well, that's all up to you.
Well, I'm trying to figure out. Well, I don't want to get too crazy because 1,000's not that impressive. But,
it is so impressive. when you start at 0.
Well, that's true, I suppose.
Yeah, that's awesome, Mike.
I think I'll be there in a couple months probably, but unless I have a huge surge or something. But I don't want to have too much of a surge because I ain't ready. But
Hey, going 1,000 probably puts you in the top 10% of YouTube. So that is something.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to decide whether I should do my first live stream or should I give something away or have a contest. I don't know. Or do nothing at all.
Well, Hank, you've done a lot of live streams giving stuff away.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So there's a YouTuber called Mr. Beast, and he's like 50 million subscribers or something, but he gives away a bunch of stuff. And I want to be the Mr. Beast of the tractor world. Like I want to give away everything. I want to hook up with tractor people, give away tractors. And I want to give away implements and all that stuff, because I think it's awesome to give stuff away. So it's better to give than to receive, as they say. So I enjoy doing stuff like that. However, I will say this: if you don't have a partner that will help you with shipping, it gets expensive.
I'll bet. I'll bet you.
What about that one to was it Australia?
Yeah, a T-shirt to Australia was like $42 or something. It was ridiculous. It was a free T-shirt.
I sent Joe some prizes from our competition last year in Quebec. You know, it took 23 days for him to get the package I sent him, and but it only took him 6 days to get a package from him to me.
Yeah, crazy.
Mine got held up in customs.
Yeah. Mike said it took him a year to. Mike said it took him a year to get to 1,000.
Oh, well, he's doing better than I did. I've been at this for over 2 years now, so
yeah.
he had better content. So see, that's what I need to do, is do a live stream interview Mike Morgan and Hank Hamilton on my live stream. That way, big boys with me. See.
But hey, let me tell you something. You want to make good videos? Look at how Mike edits his videos, man. That guy's got it down pat.
I know he does. I just don't know how to make my computer do that.
He's got it figured out.
I know it. I tried, like last video I did the tire chain video, and I said, well, this ought to be a simple video for me to experiment with 2 cameras. So I did. I had the 2 cameras. And I think that the footage was fine, but man, I worked trying to sync that all up, boy. It was like awful. It took me days, and it was like a 9-minute video, you know. But John noticed my 2 cameras. He even commented. He did.
Yeah,
I noticed. I remember listening to your live stream with Garrett the prior weekend that you were going to attempt it, so I was waiting for it.
So we'll see how it goes later, but I don't know, man. That's a lot of work right there, man.
Yeah. Well, hey, Mike says it took him almost a year to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then he soared past that. I want to go back to Charles here. He acquired a BX23S this week. Any tips you can give him or things to look out for? Things in advance. But Charles, you just enjoy that machine and follow your maintenance schedule. And any person you have, join one of our, especially the BXer. That's a really good one to learn any kind of issues and problems that you might have in the future.
just remember, grease is cheaper than parts.
Yeah,
Grease is cheaper than parts. That's right.
it's not as pretty as the new parts, but it is cheaper. Gets all over the place.
Yeah. Copland family, they have a YouTube channel too. I've watched a few of those. I think they got an 1880, I believe. I might be wrong, might be 80. But they're looking for subscribers. So if you're looking for another tractor channel, every once in a while I see a video on them. So
hey, Tony, have you hit 10,000 yet?
I'm like, I think I'm like 100 away.
Whoa. You'll be there in no time.
Like dragging, I got chains like over my shoulders dragging, you know.
Yeah, I'll be excited when you get there.
Yeah, me too.
Great content, dude. I like watching your videos.
Well, I appreciate that. I wish I was more energetic tonight, but I'm gonna tell you what, all that chainsaw today, I'm about to die here.
before you're right out.
Got a little bit of the burn on too.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as it was when we were young, was it?
No, it's not as easy as it was. Let's see.
I split some firewood yesterday, and I'm feeling it. I split it with a splitting maul. So I had a trailer load of firewood to cut up that I hauled back from. And we got
a lot of firewood.
It might be a quart of firewood.
Is that for like campfire firewood at your house or what? Or do you have a wood stove?
Camp quarantine.
Oh, here we go. 1870. Yep. One comments here. Get a lock and lube for your grease gun.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, case right here. If you don't have one of these yet, guys, get them. Awesome. I love that.
I don't have one. I got to get one yet.
Yeah, man, they'll change your life, Mike.
Maybe that's what I ought to give away for 1,000 subscribers is a lock and lube or something. See?
There you go. I think
That's
$1.
Yeah, they're
But they
nice.
are-
I just bought a DeWalt grease gun too. And man, I'm telling you what, I'm loving that thing.
well, the more things you
Tractors
start
every 10 hours, you know, so that's a lot of greasing.
Oh boy. Well,
Oh yeah, when I commented about Mike getting up so early in the morning, I saw that earlier. We don't do that around here.
Not on
4
purpose.
a.m.
week,
in the
so
morning.
fun.
It's daylight at 4 a.m. here, man.
I really don't know how the chickens roost up in Alaska, man. I mean, I'm telling you what, you 23 hours of sunshine up there.
Well, I got the chickens. They closed up in the chicken coop at night, and I got the I got it. So it's dark in there, and they have an automatic light that kicks on early in the morning, and the kids open up the doors and let all the light in now. But in the wintertime, you know, we only got like 4 hours of daylight, so it's it's tricky to
I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, our nights are short enough here in the wintertime, and it's cold in the winter. Every winter and then we got to blame it on our ancestors and get through it.
I have a harder time with the daylight in the summertime than I do the dark in the winter. And it's just, you know, in the daytime, in the winter, summertime, it's 11 o'clock at night and you're still out doing something and you realize that, hey, maybe I should go to bed. I got to get up in 3 hours. You know? And so, but in the wintertime, when it gets dark and you're tired, you just go to bed.
Nice to go to bed when it's dark. It's hard when you get when you're trying to send them to bed and it's still light out. And they say, but it's not dark yet. Well,
Yeah, it ain't gonna get dark. Here in another month, we're gonna have 22 hours of sun above the horizon, and it just never gets dark. It'll get kind of dusky, and then the sun comes back up.
yeah, all that daylight. Just think of all the work you can get done.
Well, yeah, that's the problem. You just stay up all night working. And that's
I can see that being an issue. Well, it's really raining now. We can hear it on the roof. So we sure got our share of rain today. That should green up. Everyone.
Well, hang on there, guys. I got a phone call.
All right, go ahead and take that. Oh, funny. You put us on hold.
Just a second.
Just a minute. Oh.
Mike, you can work on 5 to 6 hours of sleep. I'm still, man, I wish I could do that.
Yeah, right.
I can when I have to, but I don't want to anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Done it for years, but
When I retired, I said I'm sleeping as much as I can now.
he texts me every morning at like 6.
Come on now.
Actually, I text him. I got in trouble with Gina for texting at 5:30 one morning.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Hank, I haven't seen that drone for a while. You gonna get that up in the air soon?
Yeah, I will. So I did a video maybe yesterday, day before yesterday, I can't remember now. And I thought, man, I should have thrown that drone up there for that, but I will. Maybe I'll throw it up there for the bulldozer I'm filming on Monday.
Y'all check out my super cool fix-it job. That's super glue. I watched that dude tumble from about 100 foot of the top of a tree.
Oh boy.
Broke the whole arm.
Yeah.
So it was all dangling, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to super glue that dude back on. It still flies.
Yeah, they're pretty terrible.
It happens.
Man, I about cried when I crashed mine, man. Of course, I blamed it on Gina, because she was standing beside me, so it was obviously her fault, right?
Yeah.
And now I'll certainly not be next to him either, because then I'll get the mic treatment or the treatment. Sorry.
Thank you, Copland family, for subbing to me. I just got a notification they subbed to me. So
Hey,
Yeah, you're
Thank
getting
you,
closer
thank
to
you.
1,000.
yeah, that's right.
oh,
But yeah, mine, man, I didn't have probably 30 minutes or maybe an hour worth of experience under my belt on that drone. And I throwed that thing through some daggum pine trees and I was like, oh my goodness gracious, this is not good. So luckily we found it because it was half mile away when I crashed it. Half mile
when I
away.
saw your drone crash in that one video, I was like, oh no, what's gonna happen? Oh, they're not cheap.
No,
They're
Yeah, I was tilling the garden when I had the drone following me. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was tilling garden. I had the drone, following me around, and it's set so that when the battery gets low, it'll go straight up like, I don't know, 300 feet and then travel back and land where it's supposed to, where it took off from. Well, it didn't realize that there was a big tree above it. So it went up like 100 feet, went through the trees. And then it just tumbles, all that money just tumbles out of the air. So, it really did.
K&H got the right idea.
What's that, Hank? I didn't hear you, man.
I said K&H got the right idea. Shot the limb out so the drone would fall.
Yeah. Hey, if you checked out that channel, K&H Tractors, he's got a great channel, and he's got the recipe for success. I've said it before in another live stream, but he's got tractors, he's got equipment, he's got a farm, and it's a good channel. So anyone that's watching this, go check out K&H Tractors and subscribe to him. So he's going to be growing too.
Are you just trying to promote the fact that you would like some land?
Well, I would like some more land. Yeah.
Did we
Land
lose
without
Tony
people.
there? We lost Tony again.
Yeah, Tony got kicked out somehow. I didn't kick him out. he was being good.
He's back.
Yeah.
No. Knock knock.
Oh, there we go. Letting him in. There he is.
Right,
Lost. Yeah.
Everybody's trying to be on the internet at once these days.
That's what we have to do. A Zoom for church, and we keep morphing our the way we do it. And this time, I got to go in and operate this special camera. And sometimes it points at the preacher, and other times it points here, and other times it points there, because we're starting to do a hybrid. We're here in a week or two, we're going to start letting some people in and some people not, but trying to figure out who's going to do what. But you should see, we have, 40, 50 families all on Zoom at once. And those Zoom screens get about that big and you can't hardly see them. You're trying to see who it is, but
Yeah.
But it's quite a project that they keep tackling, but just to keep things going.
Yeah.
We didn't drop attendance at all. Still, people just come to Zoom every time. So,
Well, that's good.
They did Sunday school for my daughter Zoom. That was
You can imagine a bunch of little kids on Zoom, but it actually went really well.
yeah,
Yeah.
they did great. 4 through 11-year-olds, 17 of them all on at the same time.
That was well organized. Peter wants to know here, those drones you fly, do they auto track or is there manual flying only? Well, there's both. They'll auto track and they will actually follow an object if you link them into an object or program them to follow a person, or they will just hover and in turn and follow you. So I'm still experimenting with some of those features, but it's more complex than I need it to be, but we're figuring it out slowly but surely.
John, what kind of drone do you have?
I got the Mavic Air.
Yeah, that's what I broke. That's what I crushed.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It still flies. So I'm okay with it.
As long as it still flies, that's the main goal. So, yeah, have you played with any of those features as far as the tracking modes go?
I've actually got it pretty down. I've had it pretty much when they first come out, but I get so much in a rush now that I don't want to take the time to set it up and let it find the GPS. And, you know, it's kind of like a special occasion thing now.
Hey,
Well, you forget to turn your camera on your drone. You send it up there and it tracks you. But
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that with the regular camera, like, you know, set the camera up and you're got this perfect shot and you get the job done. You come up and it's nothing. It's like, oh no, and you can't redo that.
that's the word. We've all been there.
Yeah. Definitely.
Anthony wants to remind us, GP Outdoors is another great one to watch. He is a fantastic channel. I don't think he's on Facebook though. I wish he was, but
He does have a Facebook page. He only has it for so that he can share his videos to Facebook, because it shows as another interaction, I guess. And he rarely checks his Facebook page. So I talked to the board on the telephone once, not long time ago, and nice guy to chat with.
Yeah, he's a really cool guy.
yeah, he's had a lot of success with his channel. He chops a lot of fire.
Definitely. Look, guys, I am wore out. I'm sunburned from head to toe, and
Go jump in that pool, Tony.
it's about to. It's a little still cool for that, but yeah, it was like 85 and like 10,000% humidity today. So it was a really hot day for us, but it's fun. Had a good day. You see some video coming.
All right.
All right, we'll watch it.
So guys, y'all have a great evening.
Bye tonight,
All
Tony.
right.
You take care, and I hope cooler weather comes your way.
It'll be okay.
Yeah.
What happened to Hank?
I don't know. He just.
I don't think he likes us.
I don't think he's coming back on. He's having some internet issues, but we've been on for 45 minutes, so I think we're gonna wrap it up here.
And I made it this time.
You made it. Thanks for joining us.
I always miss him. It's hard for me to catch him, and this time of the day is like I'm still doing stuff at this time of the day, you know. Because right now, I guess it's like 5:44. You know, it's early yet.
And when there's sunlight all the time, you know.
Yep.
We got a couple more questions here we can get through first. I've been recording from my iPhone, but have been tossing the idea around getting any camera. Any suggestions that are other user friendly and reliable? I just got this camera not long ago. I have it right here. This is a DJI Osmo Action, and it has dual screens. It has one on the back, one on the front, so you can actually see yourself when you're recording. And I love this camera. It was $100 less than the GoPro 8. I think I paid $220 or $240 for this camera. It's fantastic. I love it. I also have a couple of GoPro sessions that I started with, and those are a pretty cheap option to go with too. So
I have.
family, if you're looking for a cheaper option, a GoPro session.
I record.
What do you use, Mike?
Well, I started with my phone, an Android phone. I had a Samsung Galaxy S8, and that's what I started with. And then last summer, I bought a Canon T7i, which is, and I bought it. It was a refurb right from Canon, so it wasn't horribly expensive as far as a nice camera goes. So that's my primary camera, and then I have an old GoPro 4, you know, that I use. And so
you can find
the combination of those three, and
you can find those cameras pretty cheap. I mean, those used cameras, those old GoPros. I mean, any GoPro that's probably but I'm liking my DJI Osmo. So look at those two if you're looking for a high end, a nicer video camera. The battery isn't that great though. I'll tell you, it's not as good as my Sessions. So I think I can get some extra batteries for it. But yeah, here's Mark. Mark says he can be a drone operator for me. Yeah. Oh, he's got a family floor. Okay, that would be kind of fun. We might have to make that happen, Mark. That'd be a good deal. JF says good night. Thanks for the great videos and God bless. God bless you too, JF. And just try to do better next time. Okay. That's all right. Oh, well, hey, Mike, it's been great to talk with you. Tell
You too.
Santa Claus we said hi if you run into him.
Yeah, well, I don't run into him because his woman don't let him leave the house. You know, it's during this whole COVID thing.
Oh, Mrs. Claus, he doesn't want him getting sick.
We only have 387 cases in the whole state, so I'm like,
You know,
But-
it'll grow.
yeah, maybe, or they're opening up now. So
Good luck to everybody. If you see your friend Happy, tell him that we said hi as well. I'd like to see him in some future videos. He's a character.
he's a hoot. He's a lot of fun. I've known Happy for a long time, man, and
He's an absolute nut. I'll have to show you.
he's not shy.
All right.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys.
Maya's missing now.
Hi, Maya. I'm missing you, and I'll get some knowledgeable, I don't know, like some kind of Kahoot questions out there on our platform for school, so that we can do that together.
That'll be fun. That'll be a good time. All right, we're gonna cut this up. Thanks, you guys, making good videos, and have a good night, Mike. We'll
Good
talk
night.
to you.
Bye.